messages.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that's what she was.
It doesn't say May retreat on there, does it?
It says October retreat, but there's no money. Like there was no deposit because she was gonna. She had to check some dates. Okay, so we would like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Wednesday, July 9th. We do this craziness every Monday and Wednesday at 4 o'clock. You just never know what we're going to be doing because we don't know what we're going to be doing. But we do have a lot of auction stuff today and some freebies. And Doris has gotten crazy with her fat quarters. So we do have some fat quarters. Hey, Carolyn and Fran and Sherry and Brenda, welcome. So we do have some fat quarter specials that Fran delivered special for us. So we got a lot of fun stuff. So just to reward you guys for logging in early, if you're new to watching and I show something that's a freebie, you just have to type in that you want the whatever it is. And so we're going to do a practice run, although it is a for real run, okay? So I have 2 of these little things. They go on your ruler, so they're like suction cups onto your rulers so that your ruler won't slide, okay? So I have a small one and a big one. If you want the suction cups, just put in that you want the small suction cup or the big suction cup, and we'll put those in your baskets. So if you're new to watching, we do a lot of freebies because a lot of stuff ends up here. And at this point, we are drowning in all of the treasures that have been dumped off in our backyard. But we have a new delivery coming in tomorrow. So it's always like a treasure hunt here at Fabric Chicks.
The small one and large one are gone. Jennifer wants the small.
Okay.
Fran asked for the...
Oh, Fran, you were just here today. Okay, hang on a second.
The large one.
Okay.
A lot of people want the small one.
Okay, Jennifer was the small one, and Fran was the big one?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this, so if you're new to watching, you just gotta be fast. You gotta be paying attention. Sometimes we'll do a drawing, but we don't have enough time today for that because we have a ton of stuff. So we're going to show you, you don't have to call right now and register, although you could because we could answer the phone. But typically, if you call to register, we will get all of your information in the morning so that we can ship you whatever it is that you want. So sometimes we're going to have brand new fabrics from our shop, and but I've been really sick, and so I haven't really put together a real sale. So the auctions are easy for me. So that's kind of what we're going with today. But I do have 2 of these panels left. Doris says that you girls need to, and gentlemen, need to make one of the Serengeti vests using this panel. So this is S109. It's $14, and we only have 2 of these panels left. But I thought it would be fun to kind of put this on the back of your vest or on the back of a jean jacket. Not everyone needs to be a unicorn. Oh, Devin, that's the 2nd tripod you have broke. Maybe you should stop using all your big muscles. S109 is $14, and we have 2 of these left. And I do think it would be fun, but then when I looked at it, I was like, oh, this would be fun too. I need space. It would be kind of a fun jacket. I'm not sure if you would wear it too many places, but it definitely would be fun. So that is S109. It's $14, and we only have 2 of those left. I do try to, when we're getting low on something, I try to show it to you guys one last time. And we do have a couple of pop-up shops up in Tahoe where we tear the shop apart and go up and set up in Tahoe. So we've got a couple of those coming up. This is placemats, although we took 2 of them in of the bees and made tote bags. So you could totally make tote bags. S130 is $9, and we have enough of these for everybody. So if you want to make 6 placemats, it's kind of a fun one. You can use it for New Year's, Christmas. You really could use it for pretty much any holiday. Just kind of a elegant, subtle placemat. You could applique inside of it if you wanted. S130 is $9. S130 is $9. And for the most part, you're going to probably cut the pink away, although it's the pink that I love the most. But if you don't love pink, just know that you can cut away the pink, and then it just says celebrate. S130 is $9. And I know these are things I've shown before. These, though, you got to be quick on this. We only have one of these left. S132 is $12. And I'm pretty sure there's only one of these left. Devin's been coming in every morning like an hour early so we can clean one room. So today we cleaned the shed and the parking lot. Oh my God, it had crappy office chairs from the real estate office that owned it before us 6 years ago. So, and there's some kitchen chairs out. There's a bunch of freebie stuff out in our parking lot. So if you're local, drive by, see if there's anything out there you want. But we have one of these trucks left, S132. We're getting a little jump start on Christmas in July. So next week, we're going to do finished samples, a kind of a sample spree. Here, this is our pile of finished samples that we've gathered up. So a lot of these cute little babies, a lot of fun stuff in there. So get a jump start on your Christmas. Is Phyllis watching it? I know, poor Phyllis got sick, so she's not here today. But Phyllis, if you're watching, I uncovered this vintage ruler, and Doris says I have to save it for you for your collection. So Phyllis, even though you're not here with us, Doris is looking out for you. Apparently you collect vintage wooden rulers. Who knew? Okay, one more panel. S131 is $12. This is a cute one. You could just throw Minky on the back and then self-bind it for a fun, snuggly Christmas quilt for the grandkids. S131, $12. It's the last one left. S131, there's only one of those left. And then, okay, so we do have, I'm going to get through all the stuff that we have multiples of before we start. Oh, perfect, Phyllis. We saved you a ruler. Okay, so we have these cute little knitted or crocheted hearts. You know me, I'm not that smart. I don't know the difference. But S1432, they're little heart appliques. There are 6 of them total. S1432 is $4.99. $4.99. Okay, Elaine, I'm going to put your name on it so I don't have to think about it tomorrow. Okay. 1432 is for the cute. Carolyn, I hope so too. I hope I feel better soon. Devin let me go upstairs, and I slept on the couch from 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon until 7 o'clock this morning. He just left me. He didn't even say goodbye. But I just cannot kick this thing. Okay, then the next thing we have are Riley Blake. They're cute little leather earrings for $14. So if you have a secret pal, or you want to treat yourself, or whatnot, S106 is leather earrings with a quilt design. And then 141, these are $14. And they do have the little stoppers on the back. I'm actually wearing them. Don't look at my face and how sick I am. Just look at how amazing the earrings look. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So cute little earrings. Little dangly earrings. Anyways, 106 and 141 for the cute little Riley Blake quilt block earrings. And then I have a doll pattern, but I can't find the doll. I can't find the doll. I saw the doll the other day, and now who knows where it is. So I have, these are Eleanor Peace Bailey. This is called Sea Breeze, Mermaid and a Fish. It's a small doll, about 9 inches. S55 is $10 just for the pattern, or if you want the fabric and the pattern, S56 is $19. So S56 is $19, and that includes the pattern and the fabric to make the doll. And let's see, I have some really fun appliques. Let's see. If anybody needs this, I tried to explain to Devin what this is. I found this in the box. If anybody needs this, Anne said it's just an old cutting board. But if you're from my generation, this is what you had to go retrieve from the closet when your mother said, go get the paddle. It looked just like this. And when this hit your hands on accident, there's no greater pain than when this smacks against your knuckles. But my kid had no idea what this was.
Susan DeHaan wants it.
Oh, Susan DeHaan, it's yours. Susan DeHaan, I am putting it in your basket right now. Does she really want it, or is she just saying what it is?
I don't know. She's saying paddle.
Okay.
Carolyn says cool cutting board.
So. Okay, well, let me know if you guys really want it. It's definitely free for whoever wants the paddle. Susan, let me know if you're just telling me what it is, because you are from my generation. We know what that is.
No, she doesn't want it.
Yeah, me neither. I would like to get rid of it as quickly as possible.
Carolyn Gabbard will take it.
Okay, Carolyn.
Hi, Terracotta.
Carolyn. It's in your basket. Okay. So here's some really cool appliques. These are the ones that Anne was using. Like, Anne did it over her shirt, so it kind of went like this. But they would also be really cool up the side of your jeans. They're pretty large appliques. So they're $13.95. This one is the purple one. Here, I'm just going to throw it over here on the black, just so you can really see what it looks like, how it pops. It's beautiful, and we do have it in different colors. So if that one is not exactly your color, I've got it in this pinky brown yellow colorway. And if you made this applique yourself, just think of all the thread you would use and how many hours you would never get back in your life. So you can get it already made, or this one is pretty slick too. This one is a black one with some pinks and yellows and grays and browns.
I just want you to know all the numbers are upside down for us.
Oh, okay. So this is, here, I'm going to make the flower upside down for you. Okay, I wasn't feeling that good today when I was doing this, okay?
I've only heard it about 100 times.
How I wasn't feeling good. Okay, here. And then I have this lily. Oh, this one's kind of upside down. Oh, I flunked today's pricing. Okay, here's a lily. S117. Okay. So, Katie, I'm so glad you made it. Oh, Suzette got the coat hanger. Yeah, that wouldn't be so good either. Yep. Yeah. I'm going to have to go back tonight and reread all the memories I evoked in you guys. Okay, so those are some fun appliques. And Mary Lou, if you're on, I'm just telling you, I'm showing you some of the appliques.
She bought one.
Okay, good. Mary Lou comes in and gets her packages. I don't know, like every couple weeks. She drives down from Reno, and she literally is on every time we go live. And she was in here, and she picks up the basket of all the appliques, and she says, "Oh, why don't you put these on the sale?" We do all the time, Mary Lou. You know what? This is the thing I think. If you're not looking for it that moment, you just kind of tune it out. But then when she saw them in real person, she was like, whoa, they're amazing. We got the belt too, Peggy. We really got whatever my parents could reach the easiest. But my mom was always the paddle. My dad was whatever he could reach. I mean, if it was the broom, you'd get, like, it was whatever he could get his hands on. Okay, this is free to whoever wants it. This is a vintage, I'm sure, because we don't use these anymore, Picket computer printout ruler. So if you need a vintage Picket printout computer ruler, just put that in there and we'll make sure we throw it in your basket. We got a lot of treasures, okay, girls and gentlemen, quilting friends, crafting friends. They do Mary Lou look a lot better in person. Okay, I have these doll covers. I know I should be saving these for Devin and his amazing doll collection, but I have a thing against putting anything under plastic. Like, I feel like I'm going to be suffocated. But if you would like some doll displays, they're heavy plastic, really good quality. If you want any of these, some are for up to 12-inch dolls, up to 20-inch dolls, up to 20-inch dolls. This was probably up to 12-inch dolls. If you want those, just say you want the doll displays, and we will sort that out. We'll just divide it up amongst whoever wants the plastic doll displays, crystal clear protective covers. Okay, Riri, I got your name on the ruler.
Doll displays too.
Okay, here. I think Devin's got your. Oh, Susan. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna divide these. I know the plastic sofas. Can you imagine? Up to 12-inch and 20-inch. Okay. 12-inch Fran, Susan. I don't know where Susan DeHaan's basket is, do you? Oh, here in the corner. Okay, and then this we'll put for Riri. Okay, we have some already made Christmas gifts. So these are Minky cowl. I think you call them cowls or something, but they're super comfortable Minky scarves already made. Already made. So they've got a cute little glitter in them. So this is pink with a little silver glitter. So if you're looking for Christmas gifts that you don't have to make, S127. S127 is the pink. S128 is the blue. S128 is the blue. And the cream, which will go with everything, is S120. So they are very luxurious. If you're looking for gifts to give away, if you want to make it yourself, if you want to make...
They're talking about the belt.
It was just whoever you made mad. They did their own disciplining. Although if my mom said that wait till your dad gets home, oh, that would be brutal. But she usually handled it herself. Okay, if you want to make the infinity scarf if you want to make the infinity scarf yourself, we have this one in purple. It's the luxury Minky. It's $14. It has the directions, and you can make it yourself. They do go together really quick. once you have the pattern, you can use it for cotton fabric. We do have a bunch of the infinity scarves in cotton. I'll show those next week maybe. And you can also use up your minky scraps doing this. But these are the luxury minky, so they're a little bit softer. Okay. Connie S. Connie, type it in again because your number's off. And then if you want to make this one is just a snow white one. So if you want to make the luxury Luxe Cuddle Minky, it's already pre-cut, S125. You just sew it. It has a little barcode for you to scan for the pattern, but I have a printed pattern here. We'll give you S125 is $14. Hey, Miss Connie, are you back from Alaska? S125 is $14. Yeah. The white S129. These are perfect Christmas gifts. So if you want to get a jump start on Christmas, or if you've got fall birthdays, or if you're just going to get together with your girls for holiday shopping, it'd be cute to get each of them one of these so you guys can be matching. I might have to do that for my girlfriends. They love to match. When we were in Georgia, one of them got us matching muumuus for the beach. And let me just tell you, it was really hard for me to wear it. Like literally, we were walking through Target to get beach chairs wearing our muumuus. It was a little bit tough. Okay, already finished little minky cowls. And then we have, this is super cute. Vintage, I'm sure. It's from the same gal that everything was in 1970s-ish. She made it. But this is a lesson to you girls and gentlemen, every one of you out there, to not be a hoarder. Because then it's going to end up, your kids are going to dump it off at my house. Now I got to go through it. But the S123, this is the needlepoint on the canvas into a bag. Very, very nice quality. The auction is starting at $5. Well, that is true, Terracotta. The muumuus are Walmart attire, and if I was by myself, I wouldn't have thought twice about it. But the three of us in matching muumuus prancing through.
Actually, that is difficult.
Okay, this, if anybody wants this, you're welcome to it. But I have to draw the line somewhere. Like, these are like the salvages of sheets. I'm not sure what the purpose was for this. But I'm just showing you, you don't have to save everything. I think these are like shelf liners or bath mats or, so if any of you want these, this stuff here is free to whoever wants it. Otherwise, the basket, S123 is at $12. Super cute. Here's what it looks like inside. Never been used, I don't think. Lady just made it and then used it to store her sheet ends and shelf liners. Along with that, in case you need any of this, and if you want the sheets, you're more than welcome to them. Just say you want the sheets or you want the shelf liners. We'll throw them in your baskets. Along with that is like maybe a tablecloth. I'm not sure. Doris said that I could throw this all away. So if you want it, it's yours for free. We'll throw it in your baskets. But look at this. There's no endless supply. If you want some vintage coat hanger covers, like your coat hanger goes through the middle of here and then this covers your clothes. We've got a whole supply of those if you want them. You are welcome to them. I think this fits your whole suits. You got some more of these. Anyhow, we've got a plethora of this stuff. If you need them, this whole box is full of, oh, wait, we didn't go down far enough, Doris. These are Space Saver bags. Wait, those might be worth, here, See, she does have some treasures here I can't throw away. We got some space savers down here.
Good for you, Mary Lou.
The rest of
Terracotta, I want that black thing.
the tarp.
Yeah.
Could a grill cover? Okay, wait. Hang on a second. I gotta just.
There you go. Switch things.
Switch what?
Switch back to me. There we go. See if there's sound now.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? Is there any sound?
Hell, I've got a picture again.
Good now. See?
Devin
not
left
rocket
for
science.
30 seconds to let a lady came to pick up her quilt that we quilted. So Devin left for 30 seconds and everything went berserk. Berserk. Okay, let's see. So this auction, this is, get your final bids in right now. S123. S123 is an already made basket. It is really nice. My volume's off. Oh. Okay. Oops. Okay. I think Devin solved the problem now. Okay, let's see.
Last was $15 was the last one I saw.
For 123?
Yeah.
Okay. 123. I'm going to go up and see if I can't find. Whoa. No sound, no sound, no sound. 123. Susan DeHunt for $15. Devin, just show them your pile of boxes. Devin said I'm not allowed to send any more awkward, weird stuff because the boxes are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Those are all ready for to be shipped out. And Barb, thank you, Barb, for bringing us 1 billion of these pill boxes. So if you guys can save all your pill boxes so that we can make goodies for the girls at the retreats and the quilt show Reno. So save all of your pill boxes for us. Lynn took all of your pill boxes home, Barb, and she's going to get the stickers off and put on the new stickers. Okay, so Doris loves Fat Quarter Frenzy. So what that means is I'm going to show you some fat quarters. They're going to say how many we have. So she's just going to give the first person the fat quarter that types it in. So S100. This is a cute little Christmas vintage, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmassy. Like, it doesn't scream Christmas, but it is vintagey. S100, $2.50. We have one of those fat quarters left. Oh, the stickers are already off. Perfect, Barb. Excellent. Well, hopefully she gets, hopefully she fills them with M&Ms for me. S100 is for Christmas lights, $2.50. S102 is kind of a cute little Christmas plaid. And then here is a Christmas metallic, and it has, it's a Christmas metallic. It's a half of yard, 1/2 yard for $3. So that'd be $6 a yard, except for it's, oh, perfect. Lynn has cleaned them all. Gosh. Donna Baker. Okay. So now we've got some fat quarters. Here are $1.50 for these fat quarters. There's 5 of them. $1.50 a fat quarter, and there's 5 of them. So 5 of you can get a fat quarter. If you want 2 of those fat quarters, you can just say you want 2. S98 is $1.50. S98 is $1.50. Evelyn. S98 is $1.50. S0801. We have 3 of these, and they've got little holly berries on them. S0801, there is 3 of those with little holly berries. This is S10 for $1.50. 10 for $1.50. 101. Elaine. Okay, and then here we have 4 of these white white tone on tone with a little bit of a stripe. S09. S09. We've got 4 of those. S08. There's only 1 of those. Fun little green, limey green. S107 is 1. Oh, that's going to keep you busy, Doris. S06 is $1.50 for a cute tone on tone, kind of a beigey. S05. And if you're new to watching, you just type in S. S is you committing to buying it, and then the number, like this is S05. There's only 1 of those. And then we give it to the first person who typed it in when it's limited quantities like this. And then S150, it looks like
That's what?
S04. S04. S04.
She's sick. Give her a break.
Yeah, give me a break.
She wouldn't give me a break.
S03 for $1.50. There's 2 of those. S03. There's 2 of those. And then S150 is a bright yellow fun primary. S02. S02. Sorry. And then S01 is just a black solid. S01, S02. You know the deal. Okay, so that is our fat quarter front. Oh, we should do that more often. You girls and gentlemen got all excited over that. Our quilting friends out there, you got so excited over the fat quarter frenzy. But it is hard to pass up $1.50 at that quarter. Okay, I think for the rest of the sale, oh, here's one. This is a quilt top that we're auctioning off. It's out of Batik Fabrics. It measures 58 by 54, so a good size lap quilt. S126, the auction is starting at $25. So if you need a jump start, if you had a lot of good intentions of getting a lot of quilts done for Christmas, this could even be like a table topper, for sure. S126 is $25. S126 is $25. It is the quilt top. It's all out of batiks. I almost saved it for myself because it is totally my colors, but I inherited a bazillion quilts from Joan already finished. So, 54 by 56, I think I said. 58 by 54. 58 by 54. S126. S126. So if you want to practice your long room quilting or you're quilting on your domestic machine.
Pieced?
It is, Diane. It's pieced. So here I'm going to show you the back of it so you can see. So it's fun little triangle hexagons. S126. It measures 58 by 54. And the auction is starting at $25. $25. And it is really pretty. I love kind of the mauve-y purples and greens and browns. S126. S126. Use it to make fashions for quilt show. Yeah, you could totally use it for and make a vest out of it or a quilted jacket for sure. That would be a cute quilted jacket. Okay, we have flannels. So more auctions. S107 is a bag full of flannels. So this is kind of a fun, bright, cheery flannel. And I'm going to say it's about a yard. It is a yard, actually. A yard of this bright flannel. At least a yard of the brown with turquoise polka dots. Then you've got some red scraps here. Some Christmassy, some red mottled fabrics. So you've got a little pile of scraps. This is, I don't know that this is flannel. This is definitely not flannel, but it's a vintage something. Vintage something here. And then you've got about a half a yard of that red model and then quite a bit of this rose fabric. Maybe a yard? 34 inches. So 34 inches of this cute rose fabric. So you could do something fun with those two fabrics and then just add in a green or something. And then a random bag of scraps to go with it. S107, the auction is starting at $5. S1, how does shipping work? So Devin, turn the camera around so they can see who Devin is. Just in case you don't know who Devin is, he's in charge of shipping. Come around here to this side.
I'm coming.
So Devin does the shipping, and it's whatever the actual shipping is. So this is Devin. He is our shipping genius because when we need his muscles because the boxes get so big. So when you do the shipping, Devin, we use pirate ship, so it's considerably less expensive than if we use directly through UPS or USPS. It's like a third party, but UPS and USPS are the ones who actually pick up the packages when they feel like it and take it to you. So it's whatever the actual shipping charge is what he charges. Sometimes, like for a lot of our ladies who are regulars, he'll wait until they have a box that's a good size, so we're not just shipping every time. We try to condense it so the shipping is as little as possible. So I'm not sure if that answered your question. If you want, we can always contact you before we ship it so that you can know what the charges are going to be.
I think she texted me and said she needs to register, so I'll call her tomorrow.
Oh, okay. You say it loud so she can hear you.
I gave it to you to say.
Okay, Devin says he'll call you tomorrow. He thinks you're the one that texts. So just order whatever you want, and then he'll call you in the morning and get your information. Devin, shipper, videographer, and store manager. I know, Suzette. Maybe you could find some more. I'm trying to get him to be bathroom cleaner too, but he won't.
If only I had the time.
He does creative packaging. Sometimes once it looked like a purple mummy on the porch. Donna, no, I think he got your package ready because Donna, look at your little basket looks like this. There's nothing in it. So Devin must have got it shipped and ready. And I'm not seeing your guitar hanging here or your owls. I wanted to do another show and tell with the owls because we didn't do a good one, but
they're packed.
It's gone. He's a CFO, a CIO, and
I'm just
CCO,
everything.
a chief carry it all out. Okay, so the auction, the flannel is at $8. S107 for the flannel is at $8, it looks like. Oh, no, 10.
10, yeah, I saw
Evelyn's at $10. So if you want the flannels, you got to put in S107 and more than $10. Oh, she did not text you regarding shipping. Somebody else must have texted you to register. Okay. S107. S107 is at $12. S107 is at $12. And what is the quilt top?
That was at 30, and it hasn't had a bid long.
Okay, who's at 30? We're just gonna give it to them.
Oops.
This quilt top S126 is going for $30 to who?
It's a ways back.
Okay. 107 for the flannels at $14. We're gonna close up 126 so we can make more room on the table. 126. I have Leslie Sally for $30. Okay, Leslie Sally for $30. And
Elaine is at 15.
okay, Elaine is at 15. Devin is definitely a nice addition to the store. For sure. Evelyn is at 16. Okay, here is a cute little piece of Americana flannel S1032. S1032. And let me see. It looks like it's about a yard, almost a yard and a half of this Americana flannel. Almost a yard and a half. And we've got it at S1032 for $4. S1032 at $4. And then we have, so what did we call this? I know that this one, I know the name, homespun. Okay, so we got some homespun. This is probably a yard and a half-ish, some scraps, and then another big chunk of it. Maybe it feels like 2 yards. So homespun, and we don't have a ticket for it, so I'm just going to put it at $5. S149 is an auction at $5. 159 is an auction at $5.
Evelyn's the last one on the flannel.
Evelyn is the last. Okay.
16.
S107 for this flannel is at $16. I'm putting it away, so if you're going to get your bid in before I write it down, you got a minute to outbid Evelyn. Thank you for sharing, Laura. We really do appreciate it when you share with your friends. And if your friends knew that you were having so much fun without them, I know, though, that a lot of you have said you don't want to share because you don't want your friends to be here bidding on stuff. But that is a little bit selfish. You should definitely share. Definitely share. Okay, Evelyn is 16, I think you said.
Yes.
Evelyn is 16. Okay. S149 is for the homespuns. 1032 is for the Americana. 1032 is at $10. The flannel is at $10. 149. There's no bidders for the homespun. So there's probably about 3 yards of homespun fabric here. You could make a blouse with this. You could do a blouse, or we used to do primitive stuff with the homespuns back in the day. Okay, this is worth it just for the frame, but you also get an unfinished project, okay, girls? Oh, look, she quilted around, hand quilted. The needle's still right there for you. She's hand quilted. You can see here, if you look real close, you can see where she's already quilted. So it's going to be a pillow, I'm sure. S138 is at $1. 138. The frame alone is worth $1. S138. I'm going to throw away that nasty plastic bag. S138 is at $1. Snake memory bear. What's a snake memory bear? Oh, a memory bear would be good out of the wovens.
I tried with the rabbit. Oh, no, that's not what we're talking about.
What rabbit?
I don't know. There was some. Never mind.
Okay.
Move on.
Are you on a different page?
No, I'm on the same page.
One
You're on a different
make
page.
that is. Make a memory. Oh, you could totally make a memory bear out of the wovens. Okay, S1032. It looks like is Stephanie for $12. Joy, you just never know what's going to sell for what price around here. Okay, the wovens is no takers. I might have to put that into cut it up and put it in trash to treasures for you guys. Okay, and then we have S149. We've got no takers for the homespuns. 138. 138 is at $6. Oh, sorry, Kathleen. I didn't see. It's already gone. 138 for the hoop and the started project is. There's two of you at $6. No takers for the homespun. If you guys are local, we do have a bunch of free stuff outside of the shop. So come in and get it. Here is a very important plastic bag that has been around.
Zipper still works.
Longer than I have. Braid aid. You've got a set of three-way braid aids, whatever this is. There are directions in there. It kind of looks like the 1/4-inch thing, but except for it's circular. So there's 3 of those. There is a box of needles, vintage needles, some crochet hooks, some random things here in a vintage tin. S158 is starting at $10. Here's vintage needles. I wonder what that's for.
Put it around your wrist.
Oh, it's a counter of some sort. Probably for knitting or something. It's a counter. More needles and some safety pins. Another vintage tin. You know what I think would be fun is to collect all this vintage stuff and then make a vintage sewing wreath. Oh, look at here. Well, if I'd seen this, I would have kept it in my collection, except for now I have about 83 pairs of pinking shears. But you got some pinking shears in there and some other embroidery scissors, Weiss embroidery scissors. And chicken bouillon cubes. Oh, a collection of, are there any sterling silver ones there? I don't think so. They'd be heavier, I think.
Yeah, they're heavier.
I think, but you got a collection of vintage thimbles in a really good box. Some needles, whatever these are. I think they're for your spools of thread, maybe. Oh, some priceless number 2 pencils. Let's see what else is in this collection of fun stuff.
Actually, an art pencil, I think.
Some art pencils. I don't know.
No, these are transfers. This is iron-on transfer pencil.
And one of these measuring things, so you can measure exact.
I've got one of those.
And then I'm not sure what's in here. Oh, needle threaders, and
That's lead. That's
pencil
an
lead.
empty pencil lead, and then some needle threaders. So S158 is at $10 for a vintage miscellaneous stuff. S158. 138 is at $7 right now. Get your final bids in. 138 is at $7. Could be needles in the. No, it's thimbles. It's for sure thimbles in there. Definitely thimbles in the bouillon cubes. Nothing went to waste in this woman's house. Waste not, want not. Okay, here's an embroidery project already started. So this is going to be butterflies. It's got on a wooden frame. There is no thread or anything with it, but I'm sure you've got thread in your stash you can make do. I'm pretty sure you could finish this if you chose. It's a very cute butterfly. S139 is $1. S139 is $1. Doris, we don't think so, but
Doris
you're,
is
or
standing right there.
Phyllis, we don't think that they're
We're
sterling
interchangeable.
silver.
No, I don't think so, Phyllis. They're not heavy. They're really a lightweight.
Yeah. Katie says, I don't think anybody wants that. Katie, you would be
Allegedly.
surprised. Katie, have you not been watching us? Okay, 138 is going to Peggy C for $7. Riri is at $1 for the butterfly. Embroidery or cross stitch? Embroidery. Needlepoint. It's needlepoint.
Yeah.
I believe it's needlepoint. It's definitely not cross stitch.
No, it's not cross stitch.
Definitely not cross stitch. Gosh, nobody want. I thought for sure this would go because of the pinking shears.
I'll bid on it for
$10. Yeah.
$10. I'll buy.
Okay.
I need a new pair of pinking shears.
I know. I thought for sure the pinking shears and all the needles. I almost took the needles out because here at Fabric Chicks.
And I almost took the container also.
Which container?
The container all the needles were in.
This one? You wanted
Yeah.
this ugly container?
It's vintage.
Oh, goodness. Look, Doris is going to give you the container.
Oh, see?
What are you going to do with the damn container?
Put the doll on top of it.
Oh my gosh, here it goes. Look at it. Here it goes. Here it goes. As soon as we want stuff.
No, as soon as Doris wants it, now everybody wants it.
Everybody forgot about those pinking shears.
Yeah. I think we already gave it to Doris.
They're paying more.
Well, they're at $10 too.
Oh, you got to pay more than $10. And Devin gets the 10.
Yeah. Devin called dibs when it came in. All right.
OMG. If you guys thought I was Katie, if you thought I was a hoarder, you should meet my son. He took lessons from his grandma, I think.
I keep it pretty organized, though.
He does have it pretty organized. Okay. S158 is at $11. 158. Do you want to outbid $11?
No, we'll let her take it.
Okay, 158 is at $11 to Evelyn. 139 for the needlepoint. 149 is.
I think Riri for $1.
One.
Oh wait, never mind. Susan DeHaan said Oh, you gotta say it, because Riri's on YouTube and...
Oh, Riri is on YouTube, and S139 is at $1.
There's 2 at $1.
Okay, there's 2 of you at $1. Just the frame alone, if you're into needlepoint, the frame alone is worth $1. 139 is at $1. 139 is at $1. Get your bids in, girls, because we got lots of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, here is a really good deal on fabric. I threw this pillow in because this little pillow has a hole in it, so you can just cut it apart for fabric. But
it's actually right on the seam, so
yeah.
you could sew it up.
S1042 is at $6. You have about a yard of this, Oh, some vintage fabrics. These are like fat quarter size, half yard. This one's more crafty quality. So it's kind of mixed with like quilting quality and craft. I would say that these two are crafty quality for sure. This one is kind of a random, super cute, but it does have a different feel. And there's at least a yard of that. Pieces of this, but super cute. The polka dot and the little rickrack stripe is super cute. You could definitely do something fun with that. And then you've got like a half a yard and maybe close to a yard of that. S1042 is starting at it's at $7. 1042 is at $7. 139 is Kathleen is at $3. 139 Kathleen is at $3. 139 is at $3 for the butterfly. 1042 is at $7 for a big collection of fabric. 1042 is at $6. I'm going to give you a few minutes to put some bids in. And then this is free to whoever wants it. 1042 for all the fabric there. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I had to guess, it's at least 7 yards of fabric. Here, these are free. These are drawer pulls, I think. Drawer pulls. If you like those drawer pulls, they're free to you. I need new drawer pulls, but I need about 40 of them. So if you need 6 drawer pulls, those are free to you. Just put in drawer pulls. 1042 is at $8. 1042 is at $8. 139 Kathleen for $3. Victor for the drawer pulls.
There's a few that...
Oh, well, we got... Oh, Victor, we got a bunch. Okay, here, I'm going to do a drawing real quick. I got Victor. I've got... Well, you can't just say let Carolyn have them. What about Riri? Oh, because you don't see Riri. She's on YouTube. Riri's on YouTube. And Carolyn. Okay. Carolyn, Riri, and Victor. Okay, pick a name, any name. And we have... Oh, Victor, you won it. Do you want me to throw? I'm going to put your name on it for now, Victor. You did win it fair and square. If you don't want it, then let me know, and I'll draw from Riri and Carolyn. I know, sometimes it gets so complicated around here. Okay, the fabric is at $6, S1042. If you want to outbid, it's at $7, right? It's at $8. 1042 is at $8 if you want to outbid. Put your bids in, and then, here's the paper. I was like, I don't know what happened to the bag. 1042. 1042. Okay. I don't think those are drawer pulls. They screw into the top of wood plaques. They do?
You could put them through a plaque.
Oh.
But they go through it, not into the plaque.
Huh.
They're more of a drawer pull than
Okay, I don't know. Victor, when you get it, it could be something that goes into a plaque, or it could be a drawer pull. Nobody knows. Okay. This is Lori, I think. Lori W for $8. Okay, let's see. Oh, from Decoupage.
Oh.
Maybe. No, I don't remember, Barb, but I trust you.
I didn't do that.
Okay, here, this is not quilting related, but this ended up here at the shop. It's a brand new, although Devin took it out of the box so he could use the box to mail to you girls. So it's got a wall mount for a bulb here. So this does mount into your wall. You put the bulb here, then it lights this up. So if you want a Christmas gift for somebody, S140 is $10. 140 is $10. S140, the auction is starting at $10. Brand new, out of the box. Thank you, Ann.
Okay.
Okay. And then this is no paper on this. Oh, here.
Yeah.
S1052. The auction's starting at $6. If you need cute little floral prints, this one there's quite a bit, but it is in 3 different pieces. Then you've got some purples, cute little polka dot with purple. I haven't seen that. And then this is some vintage, more crafty quality. I would say this is more crafty quality, but these feel like quilt shop quality. S1052 is starting at $6. So if you want to build up your stash of fabrics, if you've used, a lot of times you'll go into your stash and you'll be like, wow, I don't have any yellows. Well, here's your chance to build it up really inexpensively. S1052 is at $10. 140 is at $10 also. 122 is at $3. This is for a fun collection of vintage fabrics, like really vintage. Look at how cute this one is. And there's probably more than a half yard there of this one. Super cute. I almost pulled this one out just because it was so cute. You know, the perks for being the one who opens the box first. And then you got some scraps. These were probably for a blouse or some kind of Christmas project, not necessarily quilting fabrics. Here's some more little vintage fabrics. It's kind of crazy when vintage, like, you know, I don't think I'm that old, but like,
I'm just kidding.
but like, really, everything I know is vintage. S122 is $3. S122 is $3. 122 is, oh, it's at $5. 122 is at $5. Okay, we're going to close these up. 140 is Linda ABC for $10. And this is not an auction. While I'm waiting for Doris to clean that up, this is not an auction. This is just a fun Snow Folks by Connie Spurlock. It makes 3 different snow people, but you can put it onto any kind of an applique. So you can put these onto pillows. You can put them onto dish towels. They are fun if you've got grandkids. They're fun to do dish towels with the grandkids because they can cut them out and fuse them on. 136 is $8 if you want some fun snow people. And 135 is $15 if you want to do a bigger quilt. It's going to be 62 by 56, but it's a nativity quilt. You know, I have a infatuation with nativity quilts. You know, I don't think you have to sit down. 135 is for the applique nativity quilt. And then I'm going to put these away real quick. Oh, while Doris is sitting there, 1052. While Doris is sitting there, I've got one other Christmas thing that we have enough for everybody. 1052. 1052 is Linda ABC for $10. Linda ABC for $10. And then one other thing I'm going to show you real quick is this is if you want to get a jump start on tree skirts, Christmas tree skirts. So you can, this is a quilt as you go. So when you're done, the Christmas tree skirt will be done. Super easy, step-by-step directions. S133, if you're just going to do this triangle Christmas tree, the plastic template's in there. If you want to do this Bargello one, though, you will also need S134. S134 for $12.95. So if you want to do the Bargello Christmas tree skirt, you'll need this pattern also. Sorry, Devin broke the tripod earlier with his strong hands. So the pattern for the Bargello Christmas tree skirt is S134, but you still do it using this base. So you kind of need both of these if you're going to do it the way that they say in the directions. So S133 is for the tree skirt. If you don't want to do the Bargello, you can just do the easy pie wedges, and that template is included. So S133. Okay, that's it for the non-auctions, Doris. Everything else is auctions, I think. S122 is Linda ABC for $5. Okay, what else do we have here today? We have a gazillion more auctions. If you're local, make sure you stop by the back and get there's a ton of free patterns in the back parking lot. And there's some kitchen chairs too if you want a kitchen chair. Although there's 4 kitchen chairs that we found out in the shed in the parking lot. I actually have never opened up the door of the shed. So for 6 years, we've just been storing old furniture from the real estate office. So Devin made us go through it, throw it out so we can put Showreno stuff in there. We have, if you ever need to borrow a projector, we now have, I don't know, 8 projector screens, and a bazillion easels. Okay, so here is a new auction. Doris is laying it out. These 2 are already finished. This one, the fabric is in there. It has been opened, but all the threads and the fabric are in there, so you can do the corn and the watermelon and then the cute little flower. But you do have 2 of them in there finished. Oh, you've got a barn scene started. Look at that. And the photos here. So that's the directions. Here's the directions in the photo. I'm not sure if we're going to find the thread. So you might have to improvise and use some of your own yarn. Here's another one that hasn't been opened. Oh, that's a cute little fall barn house scene. This auction is S124 for $2. S124 for $2. And then, oh, this one is started. So it started in the frame to make that flower basket. So it looks like everything is still there. S124 is at $2. S124 is at $2. That is going to keep you busy for a while. These 2, you just have to frame. One of you on Monday got a bunch of frames. I didn't realize that she had more projects. I just opened up another box and bam, there was some more. S124 is at $6. S124 is at $6. And we're going to kind of just move this over so you guys can keep bidding on it. But I got more stuff to show. S124 is at $2. $6. 124 is at $6. And then here is, Here's a bunch of like camouflage fabrics. S121 is starting at $1, and it's just a bunch of pieces. They might actually be from uniforms, I think. It looks like it's cut up from uniforms. So you've got a bunch of fabrics, definitely cut up from uniforms. So here was a pair of pants. S121 is at $1. I remember when Devin was little, his whole room was camouflaged. We like had netting all across the ceiling, and S121 is at $1. 121's at $1. I know, Suzette, it is such a deal. 121 is at $4. 124 is at $6. 121, I have two. 121's already at $4, Riri. 121 is at $4. 121 is at $4, and 124 is at $6. 124 is at $6, and then I have okay, Doris is putting away. 124, get your final bids in. 124, get your final bids in. 121 is at $4 for the Army camouflage fabrics. Then here is a new auction. This is some flannels, bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Some bigger pieces of flannels, then some scraps of flannels. Some scraps. This is a bigger piece.
You telling 121's at $4?
121's at $4. I told him already. This is probably a yard and a half of this black with the rickracky stripe on it. And then you've got quite a bit of this. Did I not do a number? Huh. I don't know. Sometimes you just can't trust me. Okay, we're just going to start this at $3. S150 for the flannel is at $3. 124 is Linda ABC for $6. 121 for the flannel is at $4. Get your final bids in. 150 for the flannels is at $3. $3. 150 is at $3. And 121 is going to Linda ABC for $4. 150 is at $7. 150 is at $7. And then here's another random bag of stuff. I have no idea what's in here. So we'll just start this one at $1. 151 is starting at $1. It's a random bag of miscellaneous, looks like crochet stuff. So you've got crochet special magazines, fabric ducks. Oh, you got a variety of stuff. Fabric ducks, fabric chimmed baskets, goose door stops. You got some embroidery transfers here. Some chicken potholder and bun warmer. Quilting tips from Polyfill, priceless. Oh, Bonnie's bundles. So you got some doll patterns, some stuffed animal patterns, some chickens, ducks, rabbits patterns, pattern stitches. Learn how. Oh my God, priceless. The Learn How book, it was 29 cents. With this book, you can learn how to do everything, okay?
Actually, it's a very good book. I learned to crochet from that book.
I'm pretty sure it is. S151 is at $1. 151 is at $1. Okay, Carolyn. Huh? Oh, yeah, good luck. Hey, make sure you don't talk too much at bingo, because me and my sister got kicked out of bingo down at the casino because we were having too much fun. Magic crochet, and then another crochet book, and some more magic crochet. Doris is going through the crochet hooks.
Quite a selection of crochet hooks.
There you go.
these 5 right here,
Yeah.
they're antique, and if I'm to believe, they might be made of ivory.
You should just take them. Don't put them in the collection.
They're too small for my
Here's some mittens. Strip quilting. Look at that. Strip quilting before strip. Are you putting the ivory ones back in there?
Yeah. I can't work with that small stuff anymore.
Wow. These are okay.
Unless
you guys might know more than we know, but here is Doris.
They're like my aunt's ivory ones.
Look
I
at
could
those.
Be wrong, but those are
vintage old crochet hooks. So we're throwing them in because Doris didn't keep them out quietly. That's the thing. You gotta be looking secretly before we say anything here. 151 is at $9. 151 is at $9. It also includes this project, which here's all the threads and the
probably wool too.
No, I think it's like DMC.
It's DMC.
So it is this alpha. Oh, but it does. Oh, I thought it said FUCK, but it says Funk. Beryl Ray Funk Van Cott Schindler. What kind of name is that? Beryl Rhea Funk Van Cott Schindler.
Someone who got
50 years old. Born the 11th of July. Oh my God, it's almost her birthday. 1930.
You guys are almost twins.
Yeah, we're almost twins.
Almost.
We almost are birthday buddies. So it is
95.
It is started here, and you could do something to cover up her name there if you wanted, or you could cut that out and do 2 different pieces. You've got some fun little animals there. Definitely vintage piece. S 151 is at $14. 151. Doris is very honest. I know. It's kind of a downfall sometimes. No, she's very honest. Ivory crochet hooks, maybe. Definite possibility.
Like that I have one for my aunt. So.
Okay, 151 is at $20. 151 is at $20. 150. Here, I'm going to give you the flannels. 150 are the crochet hooks ivory. Why, Phyllis, I think they just might be. 150. That's what happens, Phyllis, when you're not here. We don't even know what we're looking at. 150 is, I believe, Evelyn for $10. Evelyn for $10.
I think they are, Phyllis.
What is the number for the crochet lot? The crochet lot is 151, and it's currently at $25. 151 is at $25. 159 coming up is at $3. 159. Shoebox is included, and you get some Ted Schindler printed name tapes. Okay. So Devin, who works at a facility, thinks that Ted must be in a facility because they have to put their names and everything. But I told him back in the olden days,
we had to have those to go to camp on all our clothing.
Oh, that's like the same thing.
We were young. We were only 12.
Here is some Stitch and Fuse. I'm not sure if it's any good. And then you've got machine wash, cool, dry, navy stretch binding. Navy stretch binding, 6 yards. So 6 yards. Oh, interesting. Ooh. That is very interesting. It is very stretchy. You got 6 yards of that. Navy stretch binding. You got some stitch witchery that may or may not be good. You got some more of that stretch binding. And then you've got a plethora of quilt binding, double fold bias, and bias tape, and seam tapes, and
might be some rickrack.
Bias tape, bias fold tape, more bias fold tape, 1-inch single wide bias tape, a whole box of bias tape. This one is 7/8 wide single fold bias tape. So a whole variety of stuff here. S159 is Riri on YouTube is at $4 for knit binding, like on a neckline.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is this one stretchy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, interesting. I learned something new from you girls every day. 159 is at
$4.
$4 on YouTube. 159 is at $4 on YouTube. 151 is at $32. Get your final bids in. I have two of you at four. I'm at my birthday month limit, so you're in luck. Perfect, Linda. 151 is the crochet stuff is at $32. Crochet stuff is at $32. There's two of you at $4. Evelyn on Facebook, Riri on YouTube. There's four of you for the bias tape box at $4. Two of you at $4. And then we have two of these. So the first two people who need some doll hair craft fur gnome beards. It is a bigger piece. 9x12. S153 is $4, and there are two of those. S153. There are two.
Close that. Mary Men's is bidding against herself.
Mary Men's is.
Well, no. Remember the last time we had that?
That's what happened. But I saw terracotta here this time.
Okay.
151. 151. Hang on a second. Let me see.
151.
Yeah, 151. Just 151. Mary Men's was the last two bidders. So just give it to her at 32. And then 153, I have Linda ABC. And I have one more if anybody wants one of these gnome hairs. I have one more of those. I have one more of 153 and Donna Baker. Oh, Donna, it's not an auction. You and Linda ABC each get one. Okay, 153 is gone. 159. 159 is at $6 for the bias tape. The bias tape is at $6. Devin's really hoping he doesn't have to ship this. But if anybody needs big frames, I don't know that we want to open them. You're just going to have to either want them or not. But I didn't see it's a tree.
They're really nice art quality frames.
Yeah. Ooh, I should have kept those two. So I think you've got two of these with the tree border. And then
that one's a little larger.
This one.
There's 4 frames altogether.
Yeah, 4 frames for $5 if you want it. S137. Devin is really ecstatic about shipping it. S137 is at $5 for the frames. Yeah, you're at 32, Mary. Donna, Linda stopped at 30, I think. Yeah, Linda stopped at 30. Okay, the frames are S137 and 159. We're gonna close up. What do you want, Gracie?
What's up?
159. We're gonna close up. 159. Doris went to the doctors, but they told her she just has allergies. But yeah. I think she probably does have whatever I have. I think Phyllis has whatever I have. It's a good thing, Angie, you stayed away. It's a good thing you stayed away because it is not pretty. 159. 159 is $6 to Evelyn. I'm dying too, Gracie. For those of you who are new to watching and don't know, Gracie is my child. And the only time we get to talk to her really is when she logs on to see us live. So that's how we get to know what's happening in our family is during the lives. 137 is at $9. 137 is at $9. Oh, here is a fun batch for sure. This is a random bag of stuff. Oh, you got some bias tape here, some rust-colored bias tape. You've got a wad of lace. You have, I'm not sure what this is. Bias tape, I think. Yeah, double fold. Yeah, it's little bias tape. Maybe she was going to hem these curtains with it. Oh, it's a 1986 calendar. Who doesn't need that?
I'm sure those dates match up well.
1986 calendar,
Hey,
but you can't cut it for the kitty.
Few years.
Look at the kitty at the top.
Yeah.
That's priceless. The kitty at the top is definitely worth whatever you're going to do with this. You can get rid of the 1986, or you can keep the letters and the months and the numbers. You could do, you could do, if you're into collaging, you could totally cut these numbers into things. So I'm going to just keep this here with this in case you want to do whatever with it. This was probably the background of that. Then you have some patterns here. It's a mystery what they're for. Oh, they're the directions. This is priceless. You guys can make an eyeglass case. It's already cut out. An eyeglass case. And for all of you smokers there, we've got a cigarette case here. A cigarette case. Priceless. But here is a vintage panel. Christmas horses. It looks like you've got two, so you can do front and back. So there's two of these panels. So you can do front and back pillows, or you could do a solid back and just have double sets. Oh, true, Donna. It would mean a lot to somebody who was born or got married in 1986. That is true. Okay. What happened to this number? Here's a zipper for something. Uh-oh, we lost the number.
Oh, it's right here.
S156 is starting at $5. But wait, there's more. You can do a mallard duck pillow. You've got the front and the back and the base. So you can do a mallard duck pillow. Gosh, I haven't seen one of those. I don't know. Since the 80s, probably. Everything, though, comes around again. And then you've got Father Christmas here. So you can stuff. You've got a front and a back and a bottom for Father Christmas here. Let me put it back in the together. Father Christmas. So you've got a big one and a small one. So you've got a big one and a small one, front and back of Father Christmas for a little stuffed animal. Or you could do an applique or something, and the directions are here. S156 is at $5, and you've got a priceless receipt. Although we don't know what year it is, but from Bishop, California, back when Fine Fabrics and Gifts, Laura's was around. So S156 is starting at $5. Could the Catsmouth 1986 be made into a pillow? Yes, for sure. For sure, Susan. I don't know if you want to make the whole thing into a pillow because it's big. Here, show her this again, Devin.
A king size pillow.
You could do a pillow this size, but it would be going the wrong way. But it's, I think, maybe too big. It's like half of me. I think it'd be too big for a pillow personally, but you could do.
Take the cats out and make a pillow out of the cats.
But it's her daughter's birth month, birth year.
But you can cut right under.
1986 was her birth year. Yeah, you could just do the 1986 and the cats. That would be a good pillow, and not all the months. That would be a good pillow.
On the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do the months on the back. Yeah, that would be cute too. Here, I'm going to throw away the receipt. We don't need that. S156. The cats. Yeah, for sure, Susan. The cats in 1986 would make a good size pillow. S156. So the design would pop. For sure, yeah. Put a fabric behind it and it would really pop. Whatever her favorite color is. 137 is at $11. 137 is at $11. 156 is at $5. 137. We're going to close this up. 137 for the frames is going to Evelyn for $11. 156 is at $5. 156 is at $5.
Stop you right there.
Oh, Devin
I got
says,
stuff I want to do.
Devin says I'm running past my deadline. Okay, get your final bids in. 156 is going to Susan. That's a perfect gift for your daughter for $5. Susan A, $5. And let me throw in all this other stuff that was in the bag. And you got enough projects now, Susan, to keep you busy. All right, so that is all we have for today because we are, Devin is off the clock. And you've seen what happens when he's not manipulating the cameras. We lose the volume, we lose the screen, we lose everything. So we hope you guys have a really, really fun weekend. Go get some sewing done. If you're not familiar with Fabric Chick Stitch Along on Facebook, go and join, and then you can post whatever it is you're working on. We love to see what you guys are creating. Have a great night. Thank you. Bye. Bye.